quick uplifting message for my favorites. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Are you someone who really just needs a hug? Do you need someone to pump some life and energy into you? Because guess what? I've got lots of it for you today. And I heard something that prompted this entire message. I would really advise you to YouTube the Toastmaster Championship of Public Speaking and look up the speech performed by Muhammad Khatani. Last name spelled Qahtani. And I'm just gonna leave it there. It's 7 minutes and it was so inspiring. And basically he's talking about the power of words and how words can literally mean life or death to some people. So then I started thinking about one of the biggest challenges I've had to overcome in my own life was being a public speaker and not being afraid of judgment or people's not liking of what I say or the people-pleasing aspect to that. And that's something that we're programmed with from birth, is to stay in line and follow orders and da-da-da-da-da-da, right? Well, then you reach midlife and you're like, that doesn't work for me anymore. Ever heard of a midlife crisis? Yeah. So it's kind of like a dissimulation of everything you thought you knew. And that is where so many people go one of two ways. They give up. They stay stagnant the rest of their life, or they see it as an opportunity to change their entire life and live the second half brilliantly at peace. And peace is an internal thing, right? So I thought about, well, what's something that really inspired me? What words really inspired me? And I'm going to use a cliche thing, but then I thought about it and I'm like, that actually really makes sense. I have the words "Still I Rise" tattooed on the back of my neck. So obviously these words were so powerful that I had them permanently put on my body, but they represent me and my story. And so I want to ask you, what represents you in your story? Not a tattoo, but who are you? And if you don't know who you are, who do you want to be? What do you want to create? You can literally recreate yourself over and over and over, right? So I wanted to read the poem by Maya Angelou, "Still I Rise." And these words, when she delivered them, if you ever see a live performance of her saying it, it is literally a performance. I will not even nearly hold a candle to this, so bear with me. But I really want to inspire you to push yourself outside the limits, no matter how scary or uncomfortable it feels. Do not be afraid of rejection. Man's rejection, God's protection. Fact. Okay, whoever your source is, your higher power, your higher self. Man's rejection is your protection, okay? Your higher self's protection. So just remember that. If people don't want to collaborate with you, that's their loss, right? That's their loss. All right. I'm very big on collaboration and love and hope and renewal and healing. And that's what these words are. She is speaking on behalf of thousands of people in this message. So this poem, again, is called "Still I Rise" by Maya Angelou. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room? Just like the moons and the suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I rise. Do you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still like air I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I walk and I move as if I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame I rise. Up from the past, rooted in pain, I rise. I'm the black ocean, leaping and wide, swelling and Welling, I bear in the tide, leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bring the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise. I rise. I rise. Thank you for watching. Now get up. Pull your bootstraps up. We got work to do.